Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Sadly to say we are missing somebody, but I don't want to focus on that. So I want to thank everybody for your well wishes, for your prayers, and let's just move on. Um, I may tell you the story in the future sometime, but it's too raw right now, so it's not going to happen. Needless to say, Maggie had a stroke, and yeah, bless her little heart. Okay, so challenge week 2. This is the bag journal we were working on. Hopefully everybody has your pages ready to go and you have your cardstock on your bags. This is what mine looks like. Yes, I kind of forgot we were doing this all on camera, so I went ahead. But we are going to put our pockets on. The previous journal that I made has sold. I'm not going to go back and look at the pictures. We're just going to kind of hopefully wing this. I did go and do all the prep, so we should be saving time. This is our cover. And I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to get my door on there so that I can open it and it doesn't flap around. Haven't figured that out yet. And so this page I am not doing. So if we flip it over, we're on this page here. And I did go ahead and put what's supposed to be on that page in the pocket so that I would save time. So I already cut things out, and yeah, I'm like, Charlotte, you have no space. So let's see how far we can get today. So this is going to go this way, pretty sure. I mean, it's possible. You know what, guys, let me pull this up on my phone and look at the photos and see really quick if I can tell how this goes. It's not gonna matter. And you know what, I don't remember the order it went into, so we're not gonna worry about it. Okay, we're gonna put this beauty right here like this. So I went ahead and cut it, shaped it, did what I wanted to do with it. And so we're gonna lay this down and keep moving because I'd like to be able to get this together, and then next week will be decorating day and we'll be done. And then we can get moved on to something else. Now, you can see I pulled it up from the bottom simply because I really enjoy seeing that peppermint paper. So obviously this needs to be decorated. We're not there yet. So there is page 1. Then we've got page 2. This I've already done. So let's see what's in here and what we're doing. It's a surprise to me because I got it ready, put it away. Okay, I think this probably is the same thing but going off to the side like that. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. So when it's opened, when your book is open, this is what it's gonna look like. So this is a side pocket. I'm thinking because I went ahead and prepped this like I did, that we'll be able to put this together today, this book together, which will be so nice. And I'm pulling it in just a little bit, and you can see I didn't go from end to end because I really just wanted to see that. If you don't want to see it, no problem. You make yours the way that you want yours. Then when you flip this over, what I did is I made a triangle pocket there. And like I said, I went ahead and put it in because I forgot. Yeah, so then we come to this page. So what we're gonna have is when you open it up, this is what it's gonna look like. And this is Oh, yeah. Yep, that'll explain itself in just a second. Okay, so we've got this, and okay, so I am guessing that because we have this, then we've got this way. Or we could move it. Yeah, it goes like this. Pretty sure. I think I'm going to put this way. Let's see. You could make this like that and then have something up inside of it, but then you might have to have something up here that holds it in place because sometimes they tend to loosen up. So I think we're going to put that there. Yep, we're going to put that right there. So this is what we're doing. You can see it's easy peasy. And then we're just going to keep on moving on. So when you turn this over this way, I wanted a belly band. Let's see. This is going to go this way, and the reason I know that's upside down. The reason I know that is because the following page is this. So I know we're going to have this. I didn't put this in because I wanted to fold the belly band so I would have the entire belly band with no glue. That is what this is about. So what we're going to do is take our belly band, place it on our paper, and get a bone folder. Would help if I made this straight. And just kind of, we're going to fold this over and glue it. Make sure it's where I want it and make sure it's straight. But you know what we didn't do? We didn't. Where are you? We didn't ink. So let's ink just quickly, because we're going to look at this and we're going to say, we didn't ink. And coming back, it's not impossible to come back and ink, but it just makes it harder. So why work harder? Okay. So we're going to get this where we want it. And then we're going to glue this down. Nothing difficult. I'm going to glue that down. Just make sure it's straight. It looked just a little bit off to me. Okay. I'm going to turn this over and do the same thing. And once again, I'm going to check it out just to make sure I've got it right. And then we're going to glue it down. And all this does is we have no glue marks at the top or bottom, so we have full use of the entire belly band, and that's what I wanted. So now, just quickly, we're going to go around the edges, then we're going to glue this page down, and that page is done. So easy, easy. Make sure that I don't have it upside down, and then this gets glued down right there like that. Now, if y'all like to sew, You can go along 3 perimeters, or 3 sides, I should say, but you don't want to, so unless you're not going to use your outside pockets, and I think this journal has a lot to offer, so if you're not going to use your outside pockets, then go around all 4 sides. But if you are going to use your outside pockets, then you would just do these, the top, the bottom, and the inside, so that you've got your outside pocket. So this page is done. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So you can see it moves right along, and then we've got this. So let's see what we've got in here. Let's see if I can remember what we're doing. Looks like 2 pockets. No. Okay. All right, so then on this one, this is a double. Let me see. I think, let me see, you, Charlotte. Did I want, I know this is gonna go like this. Or, I don't think so. I think this goes like this. I should have marked what page they were on, but it really isn't going to matter. Let's just check this out, and then I'll explain what it is. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. So what I did on here is I made this a little bit longer, this pocket, and then I took another strip and just added two little divots, because this is going to go on like that, and this is going to create 2 pockets, not one, because we're going to put a little bit of glue right down here. So let's get this one down first. And you can see I made use of the bottom border because, I mean, why not? It's there. Just makes sense that you would do that. We're going to come up just a little bit and in just a little bit. And then on this one, we are going to come down the center, and you can measure if you want. I don't measure, it's not that big a deal to me, but it just creates 2 little pockets. And then we're going to come down just like this. And then you can see we've got our larger pocket and 2 little pockets. Now, if you wanted to, you could turn this to the side, but we've got way more real estate space if we keep it like that. And then this is going to be just another standard pocket. If you wanted to, you could bring it off to the side like that. I am thinking this probably, because we've not done an inside pocket, I think this is probably supposed to go there like that and not at the bottom, because we already have one on the bottom and we don't have one on the inside. I believe there's another one that will come off the bottom, but this one, I'm pretty sure I would have taken it this way. So that just for variety, no, there's no rhyme or reason really. So we go from this, and that's just really pretty, to this, and then from this, yeah, I did that right, because this will be like that. Yep, pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, oh, what do we have? That is red on the back. Make sure there's no more pieces that are not messed up. All right, what are we doing? That's a belly band. This is a standard belly band, and what I mean by standard is it's going to have glue on it. And this looks like a belly band, but I wouldn't have had two belly bands together. So Charlotte, what have you done? Alrighty, what have you done? Let's see. Let me stop and think a second. What did I do? This was a belly band, I know for sure. So I know this goes like this, but the other side is confusing me because I think on one, no, I must have a double belly band. That is so odd to me, but I must. All right, I think I'm going to change it. So here's a belly band. I know I didn't do two belly bands together. Nope, I know I didn't do that. So here's a belly band, which makes sense to me. And let me just, there's nothing else in there. So this does, I must have done a double belly band. But you know what? I think I'm gonna make this. I don't want a double belly band, so I think I'm gonna, this may have been a tuck because I have no, okay, we're gonna, well, if it was or wasn't, it's going to be now because I'm not going to have a double belly band. That doesn't make sense to me. So we're gonna make this a tuck, and it may have very well been. Next time I do this, I want to do a smaller one of these. I think would be adorable. Next time I do this, we are going to, or the next challenge that I have that I go ahead and do something like this, I am going to label the backs because, just so that I'm not uncertain of what it is I'm doing. But I like that. This allows us something taller and allows us something a little bit thicker than if I had glued this down and this was a pocket. So we go from a super cute belly band to a tuck. And then our last page is, let's see. The last page has pieces. Okay, this is the back, I know. And so it looks like this was our belly band here. So what we're gonna have here is two pockets, and then this is going to go this way and give us a belly band. That's what that is. Super, super cute. So we're gonna do the same thing on this one as we did on that double. We're gonna put a little bit of glue right down the center. Right down here like this. And like I said, for those of you that want to measure, you go right ahead and find your exact center. I didn't even measure when I did the, well, I kind of did. You can see a pencil mark. But I didn't measure. I eyeballed the little thumbnails or thumb holes. And so this is going to be a belly band. We're going to glue the bottom and the top. And then we're going to put this down, find our center as best we can. We're not going to worry about it. So what we end up then with is a pocket here, and then we've got a belly band there. And then this is our back cover. This is the only page that is not graphic 45. This is 49 and Market. It was a piece I had left over. And with this one, we are making this. Just like that. so that because it is the back, anything that you put in here is going to be well held and not fall off. And I can see I did not distress it. So just quickly, let's do that. So what you're going to take your scraps, if you've never made one of these, they're simple. You just take your strips of whatever scraps you have left, and what you're going to do is you would take, well, that's dark. Let's see, do I have something I can show you? What you would take is kind of decide where, yep, I'm shredding again. Kind of decide where you want it. And then because you want tip to tip, like that, then you would just come and mark where you, that's just not a good, I'm sorry guys, that's just not a good representation. Okay, let's use this here. So you take your, because you don't want it short, you've got to take tip to tip like this. Then you're going to take your pencil and you're going to mark this, and then you're just going to kind of connect them there so that you know where you're going to cut. Like that. So you would cut this end off and you would cut this end off. And then you would have what you need right here. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know in the comment, and we'll actually do one start to finish in a video. So let me know if that's confusing to you. I think I just confused myself, so I wouldn't be surprised. It's okay. All right, so then we're going to line this up. Line this up. And that gives us a little tuck right there. We're going to do the same thing at the bottom here. And then I'm going to check the time. And I think we might be able to put this together. So it's a good thing you have a minute on your glue, because sometimes I've got to move it around. Okay, let me check the time. Kind of a solemn video today. I apologize for this. It's only 22 minutes, so let's keep going, guys. All right, we are together then. So here is my layout ready to go. And anybody that has any questions about this, or if you're just joining, go back to last Monday's video and you'll be able to see there. I did have a comment that I haven't gotten to. Just quickly, somebody had left a comment about doing this type of journal and putting, I think she said, cardstock in between. I don't know if it was in between each bag or if it was in between the actual bag here itself. And I didn't really understand it, because she says then it makes it easier when you flip it, but I had no issue flipping it, so I didn't understand what she meant. But what we're going to do now is we're going to attach these bags together and get ready for our, let's use this. Get ready for our stitching. So you get your bag together, your bags, and make sure that this is together, okay? And what I found, because Blue Moon scrapbooking, I didn't know how she put it together, this part. I don't want to see this. And when I put my first one together, I didn't like that. So I don't know if she went ahead and punched her holes and left this like this or not, but I'm not leaving that together. So what I did is I just came in with my glue and I just glued these together. And I wasn't meticulous about it at all. But so there's my first bag. Because I don't want this coming apart as you're using your journal. I wanted it to stay together. And I did the same thing with each one of these bags. And then I glued, and I don't know that you have to do this, but I did it. I glued these together. It's not a big deal, so don't worry about being like just really precise, getting your glue on every edge. It's not, no, don't do that. Don't waste your time, don't waste your glue. I just wanted to get this so that it wasn't all flopping around and the edges weren't all thin so that they could rip. I just wanted to connect them. So that's what I did. So you're going to go in, and you don't even have to do this if you don't want to. This is just what I did. It's all going to be together anyway. So I had nowhere near enough glue on that. It's all going to be together anyway because we're going to attach it all. But yeah, I didn't want the white showing, and I didn't, if you're using craft colored bags, this probably isn't something you need to even do. This is kind of like, it's just my thing. I just wanted to close it all up. And you can see, what is it taking? Maybe 2 minutes, maybe. Doesn't take any time at all. And there we go. So now our bags are together. You can take this to the trimmer and cut this off right here if you want, because you can see it's a little bit, just because of the bulk, it's a little off. So I'm just going to take my scissor. I have the brand new Tim Holtz scissors. I don't know why I'm using these, but I am. Okay. So now when you look at it, it's like that. And I may have messed up my chipboard pieces because I don't know, is this smaller now? I don't know. So, okay. So then what I did is I grabbed 2 chipboard pieces. And what I did is I made them a little bit smaller than my journal. Then my little journal ends here. There is my score line right there. You can see that's my fold. So, because I cut that, it's going to be this is going to be a little bit longer, but it isn't going to matter. Then I took cardstock that I wanted, and I cut it shorter, and I like that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to glue now this to this. And you only need, if you're going to ink, you only need to ink one side because one side is all that's going to show. So we're going to ink this. And hopefully I am on camera. We're going to place this on here like this. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other piece. You're going to have 2 pieces because you have a front and a back. And if I remember correctly, I think Anne only did the top, but I could be wrong. She said you don't even have to, and that's Anne from Blue Moon, scrapbooking in Tucson. You don't even have to. You could just stitch this. But this gives a really, I think, gives a nice finish, gives a little bit of texture, and also gives you a something else to look at. So once you've done that, get your ruler out because we need to find the center. So You're gonna, I punched 3 holes. You can punch 2 holes if you want. You can punch a hole here and a hole here and then leave this. But I think 3 holes is easier. So we're gonna, where's my pencil? Did I put it back? No, here we go. All right. So what I'm gonna do, ooh, there's a little Tim Holtz. One of those little, okay. So one thing I love about the Tim Holtz ruler is you can find the center of anything. So there it is right there. How lucky. No, it isn't either. There's my 3. There's my 3. So somewhere right in, I think that's the center. For me, that is the center right there. I'm going to make a mark. And while I have this down, I think, how far away do I want my other? I think we'll go here, and we want it the same. Okay, and here, that would be here. Then let's find the center, the actual center of this piece, because it would have been so much easier if I had cut this piece even, but that's okay. So that's where we want our hole. That's where we want our hole. And not bad, Charlotte. That's where we want our hole. So let me mark these because we're going to get our crocodile out. And I have to be able to see. And I'm going to punch it on the large hole. So I may have to do this off camera because I've got the glare of the light to be able to see. I'm sorry, guys, I've got to go off camera because I can't see. And pray I got it right. Yep, so there's the first hole. Get this out of there because you can't see. Let me get this cardboard, little bit of chipboard out of here. Sometimes it pops out, sometimes it doesn't. And I can't see it, so. Probably because of the glue tends to stick. I've got to, there we go. Okay, so let's see if I can do this on camera. Just forgive me. Sorry, guys. I think that's it. Go for it. Does not want to come out. I think because it's so thick. There we go. It is pretty thick. Look at that. All right, 1 hole left. So I can't see. Man, I cannot see this. All right, then we need to do, we can use that as a template, and we need to do the back piece. So here's my other piece. Put them together. Should be right. So let's punch these. Now you can add eyelets if you want. I'm not going to add eyelets. I don't feel, sorry guys, I can't see it. And I really can't see it. Let's see. There's that one. Stick my little pin in there. We're taking Jenna for her driving test tomorrow. She's so excited. I don't blame her. I remember that. Okay. Where are we? Man, is it me? Pretty sure it's the lighting. There's just too much glare. I don't want to mess it up because I don't want to have to get another piece of chipboard out. So while you're watching me struggle, I would really appreciate a like. And if you're not a subscriber, you're missing a lot of fun stuff. Okay, so one more, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. Let's get it in there. I think that's it. Oh, okay, now we have to do the actual book. Get this out of here, but we've got our template, and that helps. So you're going to grab your journal. That's the back. I guess I should make sure these line up. Wouldn't that be something? Yep, they line up well enough, but do they line up differently? Yeah, that's good. So it's going to go like this. All right, so we're going to put this down. Let's just put the arrow up so I know. You're going to put this down, and you're essentially going to do the same thing. You're going to make a mark. Well, you can't turn that around. This goes like this. Let's use this one. Yep. Making sure that you can fold your spine back. Don't go over your spine. Make your mark. You're going to do the exact same thing, and you're going to punch there. Okay, there we go. This should fit. It fit last time. I'm going to punch and get that little thingy out. And I've got the large crocodile. It probably would have been a lot easier to use in that because I could have set it. And then last one. Where are you? Okay, that's done. That's the hardest part to me for this whole entire journal. So let's get these little pieces out of here. And I did not bring Christmas ribbon, so I think I might. I know when Anne did hers, she used a twine, so I think we're going to go with twine. All right, so then what you're going to do is you're going to glue these pieces down. Making sure you've got your holes where you want them. Yep. So we're going to glue so apply generously, guys. It's going to be sewn in, but I would say to you, apply generously. And we're going to need some gator clips. Okay, then you want to make sure that you're over your holes. This book's going to be so pretty. Like that. You want to make sure you're not interfering with your spine. You don't want that. So we're going to gator clip this and give the glue a chance to hold. Like this. And while this is doing its thing, I'm going to grab an awl. Isn't that cool? Yeah, because I think I'm going to use the twine. If I change my mind, I can always pull the twine out. But I think I want to jingle bell this. The other one did not have a jingle bell, but it had gorgeous ribbon. And I think I'm going to jingle bell this one. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to do the exact same thing to the back. So let's make sure we line up. Our holes line up. And they do. So get your glue out. I mean, that's kind of, you kind of hold your breath when you're looking to see if your holes are lining up, right? Crazy, crazy. So I think I'm going to do a lot more next year with my channel. I've been really thinking about it, and I think I'm going to make some changes, all for the better, and I think you'll like them. All right, so get this on. This just needs just a couple minutes to grab. Like I said, it's not a big deal, but because it's going to be stitched, but we can have this on there like that. So yeah, I think twine, she had used twine and it looked really, really cool. It was vintage looking and kind of rustic, and I liked it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to do a pamphlet hole stitch. I'm going to come up through the center, and I'm hoping I don't have an issue with this twine, that it does what I want it to do. I don't want to have to try to use a needle. I don't want to fray it either. So we're going to come up this way. Then we're going to go down this way. And I can see it is kind of fraying. That's okay. I'm thinking where I'm going to have my problem is coming up again this center hole. So let me see. I've got two of these. Let me see if I pulled the one with the great big needle, and I did. It's this needle here. It's pretty thick. So let's see if I have any chance at all of getting this through. So let me know what you think about the Monday challenge. For me, I love it because it's a way to do things I want to do and bring you along. So that was simple. So we've got that. Then this is not going to be long enough, I can see already. So let's get more. And then we're going to go down, and then we're going to go up that middle hole again and tie it off like that. And then we're going to come up this middle hole. You don't want to split your twine or your ribbon, and we didn't. So I think we're good. And what do we have here? Okay, why do we have it like that? This needs to come up, but if I take that up, oh, you know what? I did the exact same thing on the first one. Okay, I forgot. You have to go backwards, guys. Yeah, I totally forgot. Yes, I did the same thing. I can't believe it, but I did. I did the same thing. Instead of coming up, you have to go down. Oh, Charlotte. Okay, well, and that's not the needle. All right, you have to go down. Okay, let's cut this off. I think we're good. Cut the twine off. All right, you have to go down. So go down your middle hole. Leave enough. come up to the center, or come up to the top, go down your middle hole again to the back, come up the bottom. Now you can do this twice if you want. You know, if you want to wrap it twice, you're like, that's not secure. Well, it is, but you can go again if you want. And then we're going to go through here and we're going to tie this off. So let's get rid of these needles before, see, yep, they end up on the floor and I'm on a hunt. I don't want to waste my time hunting. So let's take these off, put these away. We're going to finish up next Monday, so I hope you come back. Okay, you're going to tighten this. You're going to tie it off. This is not going to go anywhere, I'm sure, but I'm going to tie it again. And I think because I want bells, I think what I'm going to do, there is my back. Okay, we're going to do a bow. And then I think the other one I had put flowers on the side. I think we're going to leave this in this because I'm going to do bows, which I think are bells, which I just think will be super, super cute. I have one bell here, but I think I'm going to use big ones. I've got these bells, but I think I'm going to go with a bigger bell than this. So I will put glue in here so that the weight of the bells can't do anything. And I'm gonna call this done. And I'm gonna think about it for a minute because twice might look really cute if you wanted to double it. And you still would have a single bowl, but this would be doubled. And I'm thinking the thickness, I might like the thickness. So I might go back and do that. But let me show you our book. So this is what you're going to have. Hopefully this is what you have and you're happy with it. There is our book. There's no problem turning your pages. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, if you wanted to, in between these pages, you could put paper. And make this an actual journal. And maybe if we do the smaller bags, that's exactly what I will do. But if you make this book and you're like, oh, dang, I wish I had paper, that's not a problem. You could take a piece of, let's just pretend that this is card. Okay, and take some washi tape and you can insert your pages. Easy, easy. So, yeah, next week we will finish this up by decorating it, and I will go through my things. I will look and decide what it is I want to do, but I think I'm going to go double this, and if I like it, you will see it in the photo that I take. Just look at the beginning, and geez, guys, that's about it. I want to thank you. If you stayed with me through the whole thing, I want to thank you. I know I'm a little off today, but this all just happened yesterday morning, and it's pretty raw. And, yeah. So, big hugs, hugs, hugs. If you've got pets, go love on them. Take care of them. And take care of each other. Stay safe. And I will catch you in tomorrow's video, guys. Be well. Big hugs, everyone. Bye.